Why play Ivern Jungle? Well, he is an amazing support jungler. He brings a ton of lockdown, his clear is very easy, and his shields make him surprisingly tanky. However, he can struggle if invaded, and being a support jungler means you are very reliant on your team. Ivern's passivity can't attack non-epic monsters. He instead can click on a jungle camp to plant a grove around it, which costs him health and mana. After a set amount of time, he can then come back to this camp to claim the golden experience, and he can smite the camp to claim it instantly. Ivern's Q is a straight line skill shot which deals damage to and roots the first enemy hit. When Ivern and allied champions attack that target, they then dash to their maximum attack range, and Ivern can recast Q to dash straight to that target. Ivern's W has a passive where when he's in a brush and 3 seconds afterwards his attacks deal bonus damage. The active places down a brush on the floor, and if it's close enough to another brush or terrain it becomes even bigger. Allied champions in any brush where Ivern also is also deal bonus damage on their attacks. Ivern's E shields the target for 2 seconds, and after 2 seconds this explodes, dealing damage to all the nearby enemies and slowing them. And if this doesn't damage an enemy, the shield is reapplied. Ivern's ultimate calls out Daisy. Daisy can be controlled by pressing R again. Daisy is very tanky and gains a large amount of bonus movement speed when summoned. She will attack the enemy as commanded, and when she attacks she applies a stack onto that target. At 3 stacks she sends out a shockwave which stuns and knocks up enemies hit as well as damaging them. Basic combo is to use W and then throw out your Q into your E. Attack to bring yourself in range to explode your shield on the enemy and then keep attacking away. With Daisy, use W into your ult. Land Q which causes Daisy to dash to your target and give her your shield. After this, keep attacking away. For matchups, Ivern is great into carry junglers, easily absorbing their burst and locking them down. And he can struggle into duelists who always out 1v1 him. For runes, take this. Eri makes everything he does better. For build order, start Blue Monster and Pot into a Moonstone Renewer and tier 2 boots. After this, a Redemption and Ardent Censer are great pickups before finishing a build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q then E then W before maxing E then Q then W, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Smite. Starting the game, your jungle clear is incredibly unique. What you'll often want to do is simply mark up one side of the jungle, then mark up the second side. After this, simply walk back to the first side of the jungle and claim all the camps, and then walk back to the second. And if you want that quick level 2, you can smite the first camp you go for. However, a path that I think is great is to go Wolves into your blue buff into Gromp. After this, walk all the way up to the red buff and then Raptors. From here, you can go back through your blue side and claim all the camps before going to your red side and claiming the camps. Before going to Krugs and smiting it, which still gives you your smite available for the river crab. When ganking, it's all about landing your Q. The damage, root, and free dash to your allies is simply too valuable to miss. Entering the mid game, as the jungler, you're all about objectives. Get early wards down and control the area with brushes and Daisy. Entering late game teamfights, you want to play as the backline support while Daisy plays as the tank. Shield her up and get her stuck into the front line for maximum disruption, all while you stay back, protecting your carries with your roots, shields, and brushes. And that's how to play Ivern Jungle. If this video helped you, leave a like and comment below who you want to see next.